Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Andy from Wholesale-Help.com and welcome to another episode of Reader's Questions.
Reader's Questions.
Today's question comes from Jack from the Wholesale Help private Facebook group. Okay, Jack, what are you going on about?
Hi, Andy.
Hello, Jack.
I've been selling on eBay for about 8 months and just opened a store this week.
Very cool.
A video guide about setting up an eBay store and the basics would be really helpful. Thanks, Jack. P.S. Love your YouTube channel. You really helped me out with that TerraPeak video.
Alrighty then. eBay stores. Fair enough. Good question. We haven't really gone into any detail about eBay stores, so why not do that right now? First of all, I really want to say congratulations to Jack. I think he's doing about 30 to 40 orders per day on eBay at the moment, which is awesome. And I always love to hear when people are doing well. Before long, you'll have a seriously profitable eBay business, so keep up the good work, man. I'm proud of you. Okay, with that said, let's get into this. eBay stores. Let's go. Okay then, Jack, you've already signed up for your eBay store, so what we're going to do is go through a few settings I think are well worth looking at and well worth tweaking. Now, before I go any further, it's been a while since I've done a video that actually shows one of my eBay accounts, and you will notice that quite a lot of areas will be blurred out. So I just want to quickly explain the reason for that. These days I have a rule that I do not disclose any of my personal eBay accounts. I do that for good reason, because some time ago I mentioned publicly one of my eBay accounts, and before very long eBay suspended that account on some totally false and fraudulent accusations. And it took me a lot of time, a lot of stress to get that account unsuspended, and I nearly lost my whole eBay business as a result. In my naivety, I guess I thought generally most people are cool. But alas, the world we live in, there's always someone that wants to make your life hard for you. It's sad, but it's the way it is. So whenever I go into one of my accounts, any personal references to my account I will blur out and I will make sure can't be seen. So just so you know, that's the reason. So we're on the My eBay page. Down at the bottom right, you'll see a section that says Manage My Shop. Here we have the page where you can customize your eBay store. On the left-hand side here are all the navigational options. I guess I should quickly go over the benefits of an eBay store before we get into the details. If you are selling regularly on eBay, as in you're selling multiple items, you want to list multiple items on a regular basis, then an eBay store is a good idea. In the UK, you get up to 200 free store listings. So buy it now listings that go into your store, they last for 30 days and then you can have them automatically renew. They are listed for free, so you can stock up your shop up to 200 items and they will be free to list. You'll still pay a final value fee on them when they sell, but you will not get any listing fees on them. They don't have as high a visibility as an auction item, but they're a great way of getting a lot of items listed on eBay very economically. So with that said, you should now have a rough idea whether an eBay store is going to be economical for you. Here on the left we have the different links to set up and personalize your shop. Now we're not going to go through absolutely everything here. There's quite a few different options you can select and change and tweak, but we'll go through the ones that I think are quite important. So the first one is search engine keywords. Jack, if you haven't had a look at this, this is the first thing I think you need to look at. So you want to spend some time thinking about the main keywords of your eBay store. This is what's going to help your store and your product items appear in the organic results of the search engines. So it's important that you get the right keywords in these categories. You'll have a space to put in primary keywords, secondary keywords, category keywords, and things like this. So this obviously depends on what you're selling, but you want to think about the brand names, the very descriptions of the stock that you're selling, these sort of things. You need to go through your main keywords, the things that people are going to be searching for and looking for. Don't put in keywords that are the things you don't have or are not related to what you're selling, because that's not going to do you any good, and you can actually get penalized for doing stuff like that. So don't bother with that. Just spend some time trying to think about the main keywords. If you really want to go into detail, go to Google and put in Google Keyword Tool. They will have a free tool where you can put in your primary keyword, and then it will show you by popularity a list of all the sub keywords below that main keyword. This single action will bring more traffic to your store because there's more chance you will show up in the search results, so you'll be bringing in external traffic to your eBay listings, and that's a big deal. that will make you more money in the long run. So that's a very important thing to do. If you haven't done that, go there and do it now. It's My eBay, Manage My Shop, and then search engine keywords here on the left. Okay, the next thing I want to draw your attention to is display settings up here at the top. This is where you can upload a logo for your shop. If you don't have a logo or any type of design for your shop, you can go to a website called Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr.com, which is a fantastic website. I use it for all sorts of purposes, but essentially you can hire people for $5 to do stuff for you. In this case, you can hire someone to design your shop logo for you. It'll take them a couple of days and you'll have yourself a nice professional looking logo with your shop name in it. $5 is around about £3.38 at the moment in the UK currency, so it's next to nothing and it's really convenient. There are so many tasks you can outsource with Fiverr.com. It's a fantastic site. And with a little bit of looking around, you can find someone that's highly rated and very reliable. Okay, the other place you want to go down to is here under Marketing Tools, Listing Frame. There are an awful lot of customization settings here, so I'm not going to go through them now, but it's safe to say you can change the layout and the look of your eBay store by changing the different box here. You can show your logo, you can not show your logo, you can have specific categories listed along the top, you can have your items shown in block squares or in a list format. The best thing to do is just go through, change some things, save the settings, then wait a couple of minutes and go back into your shop and see the changes and see what looks best for you. But it's well worth having a look at the different settings and getting your shop looking just the way you want it. There's also a box here that allows you to put a link in your store to sign up to a shop newsletter, which leads me on to my next point, which is email marketing. Back over here on the left, you'll see something that says mailing lists. Now, eBay allows you to create your own newsletter so you can keep in touch with your past buyers. Now, this is a really big deal. This can add a lot of profit to your business at the end of the year. Let me give you an example. It takes 2 minutes to set up, and if you word it in the right way, it's a fantastic way to get repeat buyers coming back and buying from you again. Let's just say, for example, someone has a really good experience buying from you and appreciates the item that they've bought and the service that they've got. Everyone has busy lives. They may think that was really good. I may go back there at some point, and almost certainly forget what the name of your store was, what sort of stuff you have, and will probably not find their way back. But at the time of purchase, they see a little caption saying, hey, why don't you sign up to my monthly newsletter and I'll keep you posted every time I get some new stock in, or when I have special prices, or when I have a special sale going on, I'll let you know and you can be the first to get access to the best prices and the best items. If you're able to sell some low value items, for example, at one stage I was selling iPhone cases and accessories. The actual iPhone screen protectors were very cheap. I could get them for just a few cents. So for example, you could say in your eBay listing, when you buy this case, sign up for my monthly newsletter when you're paying for the item, and I'll include a free screen protector with your order. Now this is really powerful because it's something for nothing, and for the sake of them putting in their email and them getting an email from you once a month, they get a free screen protector, which they'll probably find quite handy. So you're keeping contact with your past buyers. So when you do get new stocks in, or you want to promote a certain item, you want to discount something, you can just send them an email and say, hey guys, check out this sale I've got going on, or I've just had some fantastic stock in. I haven't got many of them, so come over to my store and check it out before they're gone. If they've had a good experience with you, that person will go back. And if they find something, you've got yourself a repeat buyer. And I'm telling you now, just setting up a simple thing like a newsletter will add zeros to your profit at the end of the year. It's a simple thing that will make a big difference. So think about how a newsletter can benefit your business model and how it can apply to what you sell and what you offer. This is a very powerful technique. Okay, Jack, I think that just about wraps it up for this video. I think we've covered the main facts. There's quite a few other options in there. Just work your way through the different options. It's fairly self-explanatory, but certainly get those keywords sorted out. Have a play with the display settings. You can get yourself a cheap logo. It makes you look a lot more professional and well worth doing. And then spend some time thinking about email marketing and using the eBay newsletter to get the buyers to come back to your store and purchase again. Thank you, Jack, for your question. Keep up the good work. And I will catch you all on the next video. Bye for now.